G'day guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Tymon, this is Slide Adrift. If this is your first time here, welcome. So here's a question for you. Where is your manual bilge pump? Does it work? Have you used it recently? Do you know how long that you can use it for before you get tired? So I ask you these questions because this is the one that was installed in this boat. I have known for quite a while that it's cactus. So I took this out, and not only is it unserviceable and not working, it was installed backwards. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe a quick and painless death, who knows. So I've pulled this out finally. I've got a new one to install. I'll show you guys that in a second. All of my metal recycling bits that I have no longer have a use for, I take to my niece and nephew, and they take it down to the recycling center and recycle it, which is really cute. It is horrible outside. Alright, into the cave of wonders. I cut out a bit of cardboard and used it as the template, then traced around it for where I need to cut this little bit of wood. So I'm hoping that if I cut out on this line here, then I can use the original holes, and hopefully the attachment points on top of the manual bilge pump and the thickness of this will be enough, and maybe a little bit of thickness here will be enough for me to not make any more alterations, but that should still retain the strength. Connect it up here via fiberglass and connect it down here with just some screws, I think. It would have been nice if it just fit in. Yeah, that was hopeful thinking, that's for sure. It'll be a small miracle if this fits in. Let's go. Okay, my plan is dummy install the bilge pump, see how much it sticks out, and see if I can get away with a thick bit of gasket here just to make up the difference. I really hope so, because if not that, I'm gonna have to do some major alterations, fiberglass work and all that kind of stuff, which I want to steer clear of if I can. Hopefully I can get away with one gasket, but it's looking like I'm gonna need two on there, and then it's gonna sit a little bit proud, but so be it. I'm just gonna beef up this connection here with a whole bunch of screws. This should be fully operational now. The reason why I did it this way was to try and save myself some grinding and fiberglass work in here, but also if you come back a little bit, so I am inside like where the quarter berth would be. There is a little section back there that can only be accessed through here, and this is my hot water system that isn't installed yet, and I want to be putting stuff back there to make use of that space. I can't access it through the locker, which is right next to it, because it is all fiberglassed off with a bulkhead. So I want to still be able to put stuff there and access it. I want to keep it as open as possible, and it really makes a difference. You see, it's not much, but if I move this another inch this way, it's going to be so much harder to get anything back there like this, and also to be able to access back there. And I really want to use up every little bit of space. So that's why I went with this. Tried to keep this original thing. It is super sturdy now, even with my little Frankenstein screws going in through here. Tomorrow morning I will get 4 more bolts and fill up the bilge, I guess, and give it a go. Okay, time to sink the boat a little bit and see if we can refloat it. Okay, first I'm just gonna see if the two bilge pumps that I have are working properly. Might go turn the water on a little bit. Man, it feels weird turning on water into your boat. Pump number 1 is on, that I can turn on and off there. So manual and automatic. And pump number 2 should be kicking on pretty soon. That's 1. That's 2. Why am I so nervous about putting a little bit of water in the bilge? That second one has a much higher flow rate. I'm not sure what they actually are though. Now I'll see if I can turn them off and give the manual one a go. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the water on constantly and see how long I can go before I start to get really tired. Okay, here we go. Is that coming out pretty fast?
Oh, no, pretty fast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm winning. Beating the hose. Oh. Well, that didn't work, did it? Okay, I've got these little super cheap, I think they're broom handles. I've got those, and that might be a good way to keep this close to the actual pump. So I'm gonna see if I can just put it in this locker. I think that's a pretty good spot for that. I was going to put it right there, but then I just wasn't super happy with the way that it looked. I just wasn't real happy with it there, but I think there is absolutely fine. I might just take it out for tonight so that the 3M tape can get a real good stick onto that little bit. But yeah, basically, got to hide up in here out of the wind. But yeah, that is basically it. So when I was using the manual, when I was using the handle for the manual bilge pump, I got to about 2 minutes 30 where I was tired. I was more bored. I was more bored because realistically, if you had to do it long term, you would. But it is surprisingly easy when you start, and doing that over time, it is surprisingly difficult. So yeah, 2 minutes 30, I was ready to sort of start switching up positions and using other arms. And I feel like if there was some sort of shoe attachment with your foot, that might be easier. But yeah, if you had to do that by yourself long term, good luck. I do remember on my parents' boat when we left Fort Lauderdale, we did have some leak that was coming in that we couldn't find. I don't really remember exactly, it was quite a while ago. We spent hours on the manual bilge pump, and yeah, we were definitely cycling between everybody, and everybody was pretty sore. So hopefully I never have to do that, and hopefully you never have to do that. But yeah, that's basically it for me for another video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Apparently like something like ridiculous, like 3/4 of my regular viewers are not subscribed, so please subscribe, it really helps me out. And that's all from me. Tune in for the next video where I do something. Okay, bye.